Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Sorry for my absence, but I've got a terrible allergy attack, and as you can see I am still in bed recovering. It's been a tough 2 months, but anyway, I'm on demand, and also I have this very cute elephant pyjama. I'm on demand, and so I decided to shoot another video today. Sorry if I don't look at my best, but again, I'm still not 100% well. So, in this video, I am going to talk about good starts, um, how to start things. Um, you need to start things well so that you are successful, basically, so that you can reach your goal. The start is so very important in any project that you want to start and finish successfully. Um, so when you start those projects, it's helpful to consider a few things. Therefore, without further ado, here's my list of 5 questions you should ask yourself before you start. So, first question is, how much time and effort will you commit to the project? When you start something new, it's very important to consider how much time you're able to commit to developing the project, and equally important, um, how much you can realistically get done with the time you have available. There's no right or wrong answer to this question, but it's important to think through what it will take to get the project going and shape it in a way that fits your available time frame, because obviously we have different amount of time available. We have, we deal with different situations. We might be juggling different projects at the same time, so you really need to focus on how big the project is and how much time you have to complete the project. For instance, it takes a long time to write a novel. Trust me, I know. So if you only have an hour a week to work on it, your goal of completely a novel in a month is not going to happen. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm really tired. That doesn't mean you have to abandon your novel project. Never abandon your novel project. It just means that you should reassess your time frame. So probably thinking about and finishing your novel in 6 months or a year. It also depends on the length of your novel, obviously. So overall, being honest with yourself about your time commitment is important when you create a project that makes a promise to an audience. If you can commit the time to do a weekly blog post, for instance, then don't launch a weekly blog. Make it monthly instead. Same for a podcast. So, second, question: what is your key success metric? No matter what kind of project you launch, you'll have a lot of different metrics that seem important to you. Everything from views to likes to shares to subscriptions to sales. But it's worth choosing a single most important metric to use as a gauge of your project's progress, basically. So, which metric you choose depends on your goals, but selecting a single most important metric enables that metric to guide the decisions you make as you develop your project. This question directly relates to your answer to the previous question, to question number 4. How much time and effort will you commit to your project? Why? Because you want to optimize your project, to give it the best possible chance to achieve that queen metric that you chose. For example, if the key success metric for your YouTube channel is to gain subscribers, then why do you promote your Twitter account on the podcast more than you ask people to subscribe? Ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel, people, please subscribe. So, question number 3. What do you want people to do when they discover your project? This question obviously again relates to question number 3, to the key success metric that you choose. Again, you want to optimize your project to give you the best possible chance to achieve your key success metric. So, for instance, if you want more sales for your novel, you can, for instance, give away the first chapter, not the entire novel, but the first chapter. Create an ad that it's particularly interesting and enticing, and encourage people to download the first chapter of your indie novel, so that they have a taste of your writing and the story, and hopefully they will buy the rest of the novel. Because again, in this case, your key metric is sales. Okay? Then 4, what value will your project provide and to whom? This is also a very, very, very important question that you need to ask yourself and think it really through. Because your project won't succeed unless it provides value to people. Okay? So it's important to think about what value your project intends to provide and to whom. Different people will see different values in your project. For instance, a plant-based soap that makes shirts whiter will provide eco-friendly value to Greta's fans, but will also have a powerful cleaning value to housewives with husbands whose shirts need to be always pristine for work, for instance. This is called the fragmented marketing, and it totally really works for creative outputs too. Another example, an action novel with a female lead will provide a value of representation to women who care for representation in fiction, where they usually don't get any, which is usually action movies and action novels. You don't find many female leads in this particular genre. While the same action novel will provide the value of simple entertainment to everyone else. And then, last but not least, question number 5. What can you learn from initial feedback? Now, just to be clear from the start, your project won't be perfect when you launch it. Far from it. But don't worry, because this is actually a good thing. Yes, it is a good thing. Don't shake your head. Rather than waiting to figure out every little detail of your project before you unleash it into the world, get the bare minimum you need to launch and put it out in the world. But the key here is to pay attention to the feedback you get on the project, because you will be able to learn a lot from those first few people who experience your new creation. For instance, if you write a novel, again, in my field, writing is my field, so you write a novel which might not be perfect. It's not really a first draft. Let's say that it's a second draft, or what I call the first readable draft. You can start send it after your editor obviously edited it and gave you his or her feedback. Then you can start distributing it to beta readers, to friends, but not just 3 or 4, like more 50 people who will better read it for you and who will give you feedback on how to improve it. Please don't overreact to a single compliment or criticism, but actively seek out and pay attention to whatever feedback you get about what you are doing. Okay, this is very important. Don't grow a big head if you get praised. Don't be desperate if you are criticized. As long as it is constructive criticism, really listen to it. Um, this is also a very good opportunity to engage with your audience. Search as many opportunities as you can to engage with readers if you write, obviously, or with your viewers. For instance, if you make videos like I am doing now, please tell me if you like this video. Um, and basically, don't be afraid, again, even to message somebody on Facebook or on Twitter, like check out this video, or would you like to have a look at least the first chapter of my novel. Really, only good things can happen if you do it. I mean, the worst case scenario, these people will turn you down, will say no, I don't have time to watch your video, or to read your chapter. But whenever they say yes, really, sorry, whenever they say yes, it's really an opportunity to better yourself, get better at whatever you do, shape your project, and so on. Really, you'll be surprised by what you can learn from the feedback of even just a bunch of people, and the impact it can have on your new project, and help you adjust as you go, as they say, or as I say, learn as you do. So that's it, people. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Sorry for my puffy eyes, but again, my entire face was swollen just 2 weeks ago, so there has been an improvement. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up, subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing. It will really help me. Share this video with your friends. Again, give me feedback. And yeah, if you want to tip me, I'm going to link my Ko-fi page in the description below. So yeah, any help is welcome. Thanks a lot. Bye.